Welcome back to the channel. My name's Ardil and today is all about this Aston Martin Rapide and getting rid of and solving some problems for our client. And the way we're doing that is with this particular product in my hand. This is a sheet of Skins 3mm layer. So today's video I'm going to be talking about how we've actually put it into the car, why we're putting it in the car, and also going through the benefits of adding something like this. So firstly, what is the product? This 3mm layer basically has a reflective layer this side, then an adhesive on the other side. And what this does is reduce road noise, build a better environment for any speaker to work in, which we'll go through later. And then also what it does is it gets rid of rattles and resonations. Inside a vehicle, and loads and loads of vehicles out there have a lot of road noise. So you'll notice it more on slightly lower end cars, but also on high end cars, you still get a massive amount of road noise. The way to reduce that is by adding something like this in. So there's a couple of goals to it. Whenever we're installing a sound system, as you guys know, you'll have seen this product featured in every single one of our videos that we've ever produced, because it is a vital part of enhancing a sound system and speaker upgrade when we're doing a system. However, this client was actually happy with the Bang & Olufsen system that's inside the vehicle currently. However, wanted to solve a few things. Just wanted a subtle enhancement of the sound, but also wanted to actually reduce road noise from the vehicle, make it a far quieter area to be in and drive. We actually soundproofed the last car for him as well, and he was so impressed with it, he's gone for full coverage on this vehicle. So where and why have we applied it to a vehicle, and where are the key areas to start with? So on this particular spec, client has gone all out. So we've done full soundproofing. So what that basically covers is doors, front and rear quarters, boot area, roof, floor, and bonnet. So every inch of this car, bar these front wings and bumpers at the back, are covered with soundproofing. The difference you get in road noise reduction is absolutely phenomenal. We do these a lot on Defenders, however on plenty of cars as well. We normally are doing this obviously when a full sound system is being done. However, plenty of cars that we've done and carried out get this done just by itself. Having that road noise reduction makes such a difference, making everything a lot more solid inside this vehicle and getting rid of those awful rattles that you get on a vehicle of this age, or any vehicle. You always get those horrible creaks and knocks and bangs that go along with the vehicle. This really does make a big difference. So when you're speccing out soundproofing and thinking about where to apply this stuff, you got to think of a few key areas. So generally speaking, I always recommend you start with the doors. So front doors are the most important. Secondly, then we move over to rear doors. Then we look to doing boot area. Then after that, I then move on and do the floor and the roof, and then go down the route of the bonnet. So obviously, ideally you always go for full coverage. However, budget doesn't always allow for that. But on this particular system, absolutely phenomenal, and the difference it makes is really cool. So I'm going to show you now. It's hard to get across on camera how much of a difference this actually makes. But you see this panel here is not soundproof. The roof has been soundproofed, and obviously the rest of the car. But so I'm going to knock on there and then knock on here, so you guys can actually hear it for yourselves how the difference is. So put the mic a bit closer. So you hear how that's quite tinny. And now move over to the roof. I'm sure that's come across well on camera. I mean, that is now completely solid. So the 3mm layer has gone in all areas of this vehicle other than the front wings and front bumper. But how solid this now is just makes basically such a difference in terms of that road noise reduction. So soundproofing is really cool because it does those three things. It reduces the rattles, builds a better environment for any system to work in. So this has the Bang & Olufsen system in it currently. So we've actually kept that and left that alone, but actually used the soundproofing to enhance that system a little bit more. It doesn't really change too much because obviously you're not changing the speakers, you're not changing amplifiers like we're normally doing on most systems. However, it still makes a better environment for those speakers that are inside that door to perform in. The sub that you've got in the footwell, that also is enhanced by soundproofing, because what it does is it keeps audio inside the vehicle, gets rid of that road noise. So that building a better environment is really important with soundproofing. So if you're looking at speccing up a system, and you'll notice by the packages on our website, if you're checking them out, that we've actually got different levels of soundproofing depending on the spec. So the more you're spending on the gear, the more you're spending on the level of install that we're doing, the more soundproofing that we're going in. On the top end systems, we are doing this as a given. So many installers are not recommending soundproofing. It makes such a difference. In my personal opinion, you'll notice that every single one of the packages that we offer on our website, plus all the previous videos, as you guys know, every single one features this particular product. It is a vital and essential part of working on a vehicle. If you're doing a sound system on a vehicle, this has to be what you need to go for. These products are actually available on our website, so you can purchase the soundproofing yourself. So if you are looking to do it yourself, you can purchase them via our website. We're talking about soundproofing, yes. However, when we're doing an install, any car, new or old, when we take a door card apart, some cars they've been apart before, some cars they haven't, and they're brand new. However, the screws that are involved in removing a door card and other panels inside a car are never tight, even from brand new. We've seen BMW M2s, we've seen Defenders, we've seen all sorts, brand new vehicles that are just not tight and screws from factory. So part of the soundproofing, yes, it's this product, but there's a couple of other things that we do behind the scenes. So as we're going through removing the door card, for example, we actually go through and tighten every screw inside the car, just to make sure, inside that door card, just to make sure everything is nice and tight and secure. You see lots of people converting vehicles, camper conversions, all sorts of different people using soundproofing. They use different stuff. The reason why we use skins and the way we do things is with sound in mind. So yes, it has lots of other things like your road noise, but however, your sound side of things, it's very important that it's done correctly and properly. Inside a door, for example, there's three areas. There's the back of this panel here, there's the central panel that normally holds the speaker, then you've got the back of the door card. So a single layer of this stuff gets played all the way across, which normally on some cars is quite a lot of work to get behind there, and we see it lots of times where people have had soundproofing done and it's just in this one key area just behind the speaker. It doesn't do enough. You need to be doing full coverage to make a real difference. So hopefully you guys have learned a lot more about soundproofing, the benefits of it, where to spread it across a vehicle, and obviously going through how we do things with soundproofing as well. Seems like quite a simple product, but if it's not applied correctly, it doesn't make as much of a difference and you're kind of wasting your money. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. You've seen a little bit more about soundproofing in general and this gorgeous Aston Martin Rapide that we've been working on. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one.